This door is pulled from some forgotten sketchbook of Michelangelo. The metal hammered forward into an artistic display of flower and vine and wave. The color is like that of paper, and charcoal lines pulled over it, faded by time. It is an exquisite work of metal art and hardly seems real. As you reach for the handle, carved into the door itself, it scrapes and then swings open.
G.U.M.D.R.O.P will start with you, as you have several slingshots trained on you, as children look at you with oddly adult expressions of seriousness and fear and anger.
G.U.M.D.R.O.P is going to, he's in the superhero pose. He's going to just kind of stand up slowly and go, hey guys, sugarcane?
They all look at you and continue holding the slingshots ready and trained. One of the boys kind of sniffs and goes, the bell's not chiming right today.
Yeah, sure isn't.
They all kind of like look at each other and look back at you. The boy who said the line looks at you and goes, you a spy?
Well, technically, but I'm not spying at this moment.
All right.
Not for anybody, other than just kind of, I was curious what was going on here.
You gonna come quietly, or are we gonna have to... He kind of like looks at you and looks over, turn you into a sponge cake.
Quietly is my specialty. Also, sponge cake, you can't really make out of gingerbread. It's not really good. You know what? It's fine. Where are we going?
The kid's gonna gesture with his head, and the children are going to kind of part. You are going to see that there is a cell in the back area, kind of like dingy cell. And while you are familiar with many cells in the North Pole are built with candy canes, this one is just untreated wrought iron.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Can we hear?
Yes, you can hear all of this.
Oh yeah, I'll go places, but I'm not gonna stay there. I'm not here to cause any trouble. In fact, I might be here to help. Can you tell me what you're doing?
They all kind of like look at each other. Not sure why you think you're here to help.
Well,
Gerda said you paid with snowflakes.
Yeah, that's the kind of money we use at the North Pole.
North Pole, huh? Sure. Whatever you say.
Yeah, no, I'm from the North Pole. I was built there like a week ago.
North Pole's got no goodwill here.
I don't even know Will. I met Thomas.
Look, they all kind of like look at each other. Jack, you were coming down?
I'm waiting for something to go wrong with G.U.M.D.R.O.P and these kids, and then I'm going to cast a spell. So if it seems like they're getting more hostile, I'll go ahead and do it.
It's pretty hostile.
I don't know if there's any way for me to convey with just body language secretly to the people above me that I've got this, but...
Are you programmed with Thieves' Cant?
Ooh, am I? I mean, I didn't have it written down because the class is monk, but he does have a lot of very thiefy protocols. That is a DM discretion.
Give me an argument as to why Paco Bell would give you Thieves' Cant.
I mean, Silent Night attack protocol. Reconnaissance operations programming.
Then yes, I will allow it.
I have Thieves' Cant as well, so...
Why do all of you have Thieves' Cant?
I'm a rogue.
I found a book in Gloria's library. I was like, yeah, that looks great.
Why does Gloria have a book on Thieves' Cant?
Why does Gloria? Come
Why
on.
does Gloria? You don't think Nick knows a little bit about fucking breaking and entering? Anyway. So, yeah, I'm leaning against that ladder with my left shoulder as I speak, which indicates that I'm everything's on the level, and I'm cracking my neck to the right occasionally, which, of course, you, as someone who speaks Thieves' Cant, you understand means this is under control.
All right, so I lower my hand and don't cast a spell.
Got a shiver there, friend?
Oh, no, I kind of landed weird.
Yeah, you did land weird. Why did you go knee first? They still have their slingshots trained on you, and the one that's been talking to you is like, why are you here?
Well, we got sent on a mission from the North Pole to 3 places. This is the 3rd one. And, we're kind of trying to figure everything out here. It's all a bit unusual.
You don't know what's been going on in the city of Cole?
No, I'd love to be enlightened.
They all kind of look at each other. Roll persuasion.
That's a 9.
The kids look at you suspiciously, and they do not lower their guards.
Look, whatever I got to do to convince you, I don't work for Krampus. I don't work for Snow Queen. I work for, well, my dad. He works for Saint Nick. You know him. Santa Claus.
One of the kids spits on the ground.
That's a little rude.
All right, you want us to trust you? Get in there. We'll talk through the bars.
I look around. You said oil lamps are throwing a lot of weird shadows, right?
Yes.
I just kind of sigh and walk into the cell and close the door.
They all kind of lower their slingshots at that point. The eldest, he looks about 13 and is the one you've been talking to. He pulls up a stool and sits forward, his elbows resting on the tops of his legs. What do you want to know, and why are you here?
Yeah, I'm probably not the right one for this. Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
They want to know what we want to know. I don't really know what we want to know.
I'm going to slide down the ladder.
Again, all of them immediately have their slingshots trained.
Hands up.
Oh, no, Jack. They want us in the cell, man. I'm going to shadow step over to where Jack is and then, like, grab him by the shoulder and be like, yeah, they want us over there, and walk him over to the cell.
All of the kids kind of look at each other.
Keep my hands up the whole time.
They open the door and gesture you to go back in the cell.
Come on.
We want to help get you all home.
Uh-huh. Sure. So you came to the rebellion headquarters, snooped in a secret room, found a secret door, opened the secret door, went into the secret door of a group that, from what I'm seeing, doesn't seem like you knew we were here. So forgive my skepticism.
We didn't even know what was going on here. We were sent out to spread Christmas spirit to places that don't have it.
Yeah. Oh boy. Thank God somebody came in to save Christmas in Coal Town. Yeah, this place really used to have a whole bunch of Christmas spirit before the whole, Wait. No, that's right. There's never been Christmas spirit here, so I don't understand why you would be here to do that.
If we're spreading it, the best place to go is the place without it.
They all kind of look at each other. You have any more friends up there?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it matters. I want to keep my kids safe.
We do.
Do you really still feel unsafe?
You think you're the only threat in here?
In this room? Or in the town? I'm trying to understand which one you mean.
Yes.
Huh.
All right. Smart cookie. Tell your friends to come down.
Saving that one up, have you?
We'll have our friends come down in a show of good faith, but keep that in mind.
All right.
Halley, Cedar.
Halley, who's been at like the top of this door, like with her like reindeer hooves, because she's still a reindeer, like on the side, looks at Cedar and goes, should I stay this or go? What do I do?
Oh man, I don't know. I think probably this. They might think that we're actually telling the truth.
Okay.
The two of you are going to come down. I'm assuming that Halley is going to kind of levitate Prance down so that she's not awkwardly trying to climb the ladder with her hooves. So I feel like that would result in her falling and hurting herself.
How I pictured it was Halley was going to like try to like hooves first and then like maybe like back and then can't do it. So finally she just like straight up like kind of jumps and then lets herself fall until like it seems almost bad, and then levitates down. But it's definitely like a glump crash to the ground, just not with any great force.
And Cedar, I'm assuming you just take the ladder.
Yeah, definitely.
You descend, and so that everyone's on the same page, the room that you're in appears to be mostly just a dirt hole in the shape of a room. The floor and walls are the same kind of yellowish, sandy, clay dirt, and the bars of the cage are built into the walls, almost as if there was just sort of holes dug, the bars shoved in, and then the holes refilled. There are several crates upon which the boys are sitting, lounging, or have propped up oil lamps. All in all, the room itself is probably about 30 feet long. It seems to be some form of storage room that's been converted into a jail, meeting room, whatever these guys are using it for. The air smells of wet, damp earth and oil. It's not the best combination of scents. But you can also smell something sharp underneath all of that, especially Halley. Something that hits your nose in a metallic, bitter way. You know it's not something you've smelled before. So, why are you actually here? Because I don't buy the spreading Christmas cheer thing for a minute.
Hallie's just going to take quick stock of the scintillating robe, the glowing nose, reindeer-esque stature, and kind of just like, what would it take for you to believe us, though?
Kid's gonna put his slingshot in his back pocket. No, I believe you're from the North Pole.
Oh, okay.
I believe that you are here for something.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's to help us.
Oh. Well, what's it for, then?
You tell me. Why are you here? Because if you're on some kind of goodwill mission, there's no reason for you to break into a room, open a secret door, and then climb down.
Okay, I see. Okay, so it was because it was a mystery, and we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
It's actually mostly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
We could tell that there's something wrong going on. And honestly, like, I can't deal with that.
In the town or in the inn?
In the town. No, like, all this, like, Cedar points up to the hole in the roof or in the ceiling, and then gestures to all the kids. She's like, all this? No, I don't think this is wrong. This looks like a rebellion.
They look at each other. All of them train their slingshots down at a gesture from the eldest. All right. So say I do buy this. I buy that you're here to help. I buy that you're on our side, which I am not convinced of yet. What help are you offering? And also, what do you think is happening here?
It kind of just seems like kids are being taken from their homes for being...
Kids?
I don't know. Kids, yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought too. So he's going to walk over, and you see on one of the walls are a bunch of articles, maps, photos. It very much looks like they should all be connected by pieces of string, but there is no string to be seen. Yeah, I got taken here when I was 8, and I don't have much time left, it looks like. But there have been more and more kids that have been taken as time's gone on, and it skyrocketed in the past couple of years. There's always been a resistance. It's just got a larger pool to draw from now.
What do you mean you don't have a lot of time left? What happens?
I'm 12. The second I hit 13, there's never been someone in the city of Cole over that age.
I'm pretty much ageless.
When a kid is taken to the city of Cole, once they hit 13, no one knows what happens to them.
Well, we are here to help now.
Timely.
Just in time.
Well, my name is Will, but Justin works fine.
No, you keep your name.
Also, you're the goodwill. Okay.
So, we can do things. We're strong. We can fight. But this is your rebellion.
We can break into places.
We can break into places.
I didn't break anything. It's a point of pride.
He looks at G.U.M.D.R.O.P and then immediately just looks back to Jack.
If you trust us, we will help. Seeing as how this is your rebellion, I think you should tell us how we can help.
Well, we could take out Krampus and the Snow Queen, which is what our plan's been. We, at one point, had someone on the inside, but he's turned. We lost a lot of people when he revealed a bunch of secrets.
Is that valet guy?
Kai. Gerda never really... I don't think Gerda got over it.
Who's Gerda?
Oh, that's the innkeeper.
Oh.
Very nice.
She's not really with us, but she helps us out. She just wants us to save Kai. She thinks he got brainwashed or something. I don't think so. I think he learned life's easier on the inside. Sold us out.
People can, if he can change one way, maybe he can change back.
That's why people are condemned here, right? We're bad kids, so we're sent here. That's why I don't have a whole lot of faith in your Santa guy. Why didn't he save us? Why didn't he protect us? Why did he judge us as bad kids?
The term is naughty.
There's a new Santa now, so Santa even can change.
Is the identity of the guy who failed us supposed to make me feel better?
Well, maybe the new person won't fail you.
What? Hang on. Were you even on Santa's naughty list? Because, like, all you're supposed to get from Santa is coal, not, like, taken.
Yeah, for a lot of kids, that's all they get. Others, Krampus comes. I don't know what the criteria is for him, but if Santa's the one who decides who's naughty and who's nice, then clearly we were on some kind of list that sent Krampus after us. I think he's just as bad. He's just as at fault.
There's got to be more to it.
Yeah, there's no way.
I've known Nick forever. He wouldn't condemn kids like this.
Sure, you know Nick. I know where I've been the past few years. Between the two of us, I trust my own lived experience.
I understand that.
You think that kids our age do stuff like this, talk like this, act like this, if they haven't been through the worst? We had to grow up way faster than we should have. And anyone who was involved in it, I'm blaming. Sounds like Nick's on top of the list, right under Krampus.
What about the Snow Queen?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her either, but she came later. Only in the past 2 years or so.
She helping the Krampus, or she like her own thing? What's going on with her?
She says that she is in a... What's that stupid phrase? A debt of eternal devotion to Krampus. I don't buy it for a minute. I think that she wants power, and this is how she's getting it, but she acts as his second in command, his lackey, She's a toady, but everywhere Krampus has eyes, so does she.
She wasn't always that way.
The Snow Queen?
The Snow Queen. But she changed as well.
I've never trusted the Snow Queen.
I don't anymore. So at least we agree on that.
Can I ask a question of just professional interest?
Okay.
Can all of you do that puff of cloud, coal, dust, disappearing thing? Is it just like a couple people?
That's not us. That's Krampus.
No, I saw a little kid doing it.
Yeah, it is how he gets us into the palace.
What would make him do that to someone? Bring them into the palace like that?
When a kid works for Krampus, it's a lot of times how he sends them around. Some people get plane tickets, some people get reindeer, some people get coal dust poofed.
We've heard your story, you've heard ours. I think the question is now, are you going to leave us in this cell, or are you going to let us help?
Even if I did try to leave you, would it matter? Your friend could have walked out at any minute.
Yeah. So we're going to help either way, but you want to help us help you.
He gestures and they open the cell door. Seems kind of like a formality, but okay.
So you got all those weapons, that TNT up there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan?
Well, for starters, we want to blow up the factory.